Welcome back to our monthly episode of Watching the Game. I'm your boy and your host, Odeh, so joined by my guys, Idrees and Odeh, to recap a eventful semifinals and conference finals. Yeah, conference semifinals and conference finals of the NBA.
No, I thought we were talking about the NWIIC Basketball Association season preview.
Oh, nobody cares about that. Cause nobody cares about Oklahoma City, Indiana finals, alright? What you mean?
I care.
Bottom 5 markets, no big markets, no one wants to watch that shit. Let's talk about the NWIIC Basketball Association season. Who do we got winning it all?
The Knicks.
No, I got the Heat winning it all.
And Odeh has the Celtics.
I actually don't. Alright, so get off my dick.
Because the Celtics are ass, he can't possibly make that.
Dude, your team is. I stop talking.
It's just true. My team is amazing and you're not ready. I mean, the power rankings themselves have the Heat above the Celtics. So
We're not gonna have Addy for half the season.
For real? Is he gonna play Tuesday?
He might even play Tuesday because he woke up sick today, and then after Tuesday, he's on vacation for like the next 3 games.
Muzi's not gonna play on Tuesday. Where is he gonna be?
And playing our family tournament. He's in the finals for that.
So I see what he primed.
how the hell did you guys not finish that already? That was weeks ago.
You drag it out, bro.
Oh my god.
Actually, this is the first time we've dragged it out. We did a night for each round. We usually do first, second round in one night, and then finals in another night. Well, yeah, our team is gonna be probably pretty bad.
You're gonna have to step up. I'm not sure you're ready to step up.
You're gonna see second option all day, so hoops. Yeah, bro, that's over.
That's why the Celtics are 6th in the power ranking. You know what? I should drop you guys below the Grizzlies.
Hey, you might as well.
Yeah, actually.
Well, you guys are ready for the Bisbal breakout, though.
1 Warriors, 2 Hornets, 3 Knicks, 4 Hawks, 5 Heat, 6 Grizzlies, 7 Celtics, 8 Trailblazers. Yeah. Now this is the league people really want to watch, not that Mickey Mouse league. The Thunder and the Pacers in the finals. No one wants to watch that shit.
Jeez. Odeh.
I don't know why you're so against this.
Because it's going to be a slaughter. It's going to be a slaughter. I'm sorry, because there's the freaking Thunder. Everyone's like, oh, they can run fast. I promise you the Thunder will be able to run back and get back, unlike the Knicks. They're not going to let Neesmith and Nemhard be as physical with SGA. SGA is going to shoot 20 free throws a game.
It'll be a fun 5 games, though.
I don't know, man. Who's going to punish Chet for being skinny?
Miles Turner.
Pascal?
Not Miles Turner has 0 post game whatsoever. Pascal, I'm not sure he can shoot over Chet.
It's true.
Freaking Halliburton already started turning the ball over the last 2 games against the Knicks. Do you think he's going to do any better against the Thunder, who are the best defense in the league by far?
I think the Pacers will make for I think the Pacers will make for a more entertaining series. Slightly.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think they're ready for Caruso and Dort and all those guys.
They're the best team by far anyway.
Like Halliburton's gonna have like 7 assists per game, 4 turnovers per game. And that's assuming he actually tries to shoot all series instead of being a bum like he was in Game 5 and most of Game 6.
He can't do that 5 shot attempts bullshit.
And there's no cat to constantly put in actions and expose. Who's the weak spot for OKC? Aaron Wiggins?
Yes. Loki Lou Dort.
He's gonna shoulder check Halliburton.
Neesmith's gonna foul out on SGA after 5 minutes.
All right, I think we jumped the gun a little bit.
We Loki kind of did.
Like, we gotta have some other thing to talk about,
What?
aka how we got to this spot. So, Knicks and Celtics. Did we talk about the semifinals or no?
We-
Conference semifinals.
We talked about it after they had what's it called?
We didn't talk about it after it became official, but when we recorded it, like the writing was already on the wall for all of the series, right?
Things like it, yeah.
The Knicks own the Celtics.
See, Knicks were 3-1. Jazz are down 3-0. Warriors had no Steph. Thunder with a Thunder. Or no, Thunder with a 7. They were the only ones that had a competitive semifinals.
Then, yeah, Game 7 was a blowout.
Yeah. Disappointing. So then comes the conference finals. Idrees gave you a heartfelt rant. Actually, no, he hasn't. That was about the actual finals. I'm gonna give us your heartfelt rant about the conference finals.
Karl Anthony Towns might be the lowest defensive IQ player I've ever seen in my life. This is constant mistake after mistake after mistake. Josh Hart also sucks. He's garbage. That was honestly the only thing I thought Tibbs really messed up was playing Josh Hart too much. He's terrible. And he decided to stop shooting. At least against the Celtics, he was driving, he was shooting. He just didn't shoot at all, and that hurt them like crazy. On top of turning the ball over 100 times.
What else?
I don't need freaking Landry Shamet and DeLon Wright actually played well, but everyone acting like they wanted those guys to play the whole time is delusional.
Yeah. AKA Adam.
He didn't even know those guys on the team. Didn't even know they were on the team 2 weeks ago.
Nobody did because they barely got playing time. Because this. Apparently they didn't.
Well, DeLon Wright played good defense, but he also couldn't make a shot.
Board. You hit the fucking leg board on a shot.
I don't know. He was warming up.
And then Brunson had a couple high moments, couple bad games. Just not enough. Team chemistry is off. They need a whole season together. And I mean like off season. And then they also need to add a couple guys on the bench.
Yeah, because it's that easy.
Oh. You know, I was actually looking at the Bulls bench minutes from Tibbs last season with us, by the way. It's really not as bad as people made it out to be. He actually did play the bench when he had a real bench.
Ethan, it wasn't just a last. Bums, we had bums, dude. You couldn't do much anyway.
That's not my point. My point is he was playing guys.
Yeah, but that was.
What was Josh Hart's contract?
18 million a year.
Eh, that's not that bad.
I don't hate him for Lonzo. Hate him for Lonzo, and then
Well, Lonzo will tear everything in his knee if he plays for Tom Thibodeau.
he would be the backup point guard. He'd play 10 minutes a game.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Like, okay. Look at this. So, So they had the top 7 guys, 19 minutes or more per game this year. And then everyone else 8 or less, and then didn't even play every game. If you look at 2014, 2015 playoffs,
That was
you had 10 guys with 12 or more minutes per game and played every single game. Except when Gasol got hurt for a couple games. And Heinrich got hurt for a couple games. So he would actually play his bench when he had a bench. People were hating on him. He plays his bench when he has the bench. He doesn't have the bench. And you might be like, yeah, sure, he could have played them more in the regular season so they'd be more confident, but no one thought DeLon Wright and Landry Shamet were going to be legit threats, okay?
You never know. So you know.
Never know. You may never know.
Right. Yeah. You know what would be good for them? Nikhil Alexander Walker would be a great fit for them, but they probably don't have the money for him.
Money for nobody.
They have the MLE.
Yeah. For what, like a Markieff Morris?
Josh Hart for Lonzo and Javon Carter.
Well, again, actually, why would they do that?
Why would the Bulls do that?
Why would we?
Because you guys have brain deficiencies in the front office.
I'll tell you who would actually be perfect for this team. And he'd have to opt out of his contract, he's kind of washed, but for the role they need him for, he'd be perfect. Chris Middleton.
Oh my God.
No, listen. For like $10 million a year off the bench, he would be perfect.
He's not gonna accept that, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna opt into his $35 million contract with the Wizards, but like if he wants to win, instead of just staying with the Wizards.
Man, I don't give a damn. No type of winning could be worth 25 mil.
I swear.
You talk about a 25 million difference?
I'm just saying, like, that would be what they need.
Say
That would be what they need. A guy who off the bench can create his own shot and also pass a decent amount. He can't defend anymore, but that's why you have OG and Bridges and Robinson. And you just don't play him with Brunson, and you limit his minutes with Cat. They need, honestly, what they really need, I think next season, they should start McBride over Hart and Robinson. Because McBride can shoot. He can kind of create his own shot a little bit. He can defend. Just Josh Hart, Josh Hart doesn't really fit. And then Mitchell Robinson, they have a lot of good players, but the fit isn't as clean as people were trying to make it out to be when they first traded for him, for Cat.
It's over for them.
And they need that bench. And they also should have not wasted their first round pick last year on a 19-year-old who's never going to play because he's 19 and he's not ready. Odeh, bro. They could have drafted Karen Shannon Jr. They picked a guy who's not gonna be ready to play in the NBA for 3 years. Very dumb move.
They're the Knicks. So what about like dude, what the hell was I gonna say?
They could have had Jalen Wells.
Jalen Miles, yeah. Who did the Knicks draft?
Paco Odeh.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
Wait, Paco? I never heard of this man before.
Because he's 19.
Miles, right? Or did they?
No, this is the first round.
Paco Daddy. I have no clue who this guy is. Oh, I see it. 25th. What the hell? From where? Where is he from?
France.
Oh, he's one of those French guys.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Oh, he's Germany. He's from Germany.
He's German.
He's Germany. Man,
Unless he's like the secret for next season. Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not. This is why they should have drafted a guy who could play right away.
The secret is Ariel Hakporti.
Porty is good, but they have like center is fine. They need wings. They even have Kolek. They're fine at guard and center. They need wings to offset this.
I need Isaac Okoro.
I need Patrick Williams, actually.
That's Koro.
Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams would fit well in that system.
Fact is, we were robbed of a Knicks Timberwolves finals, which would have been amazing after the trade they did. That's the fact.
We're all bridge flying,
And the Timberwolves, though the Knicks choked game 1, that's going to come back to haunt them. The Timberwolves choked game 4, that's going to come back to haunt them. I do not understand what they were doing when SGA was going off in the 4th and Jalen Williams was hot. Jaden McDaniels keeps helping off of Jalen Williams and leaving him wide open for 3. Very smart. When they already had Gobert on Dort to help off of. I don't know what he was doing. Genius move.
Shout out.
And they clamped. I mean, seriously, like, Gobert, if you look at the numbers, they were horrible with Gobert off the floor this series.
Man, it didn't help that Anthony Edwards would just casually put up a stinker. Like, he has to be, like, so inconsistent.
We're going against the greatest defense of all time.
Yeah. True. All the time?
Yes, all time. It was a stat that just like defensive rating across like factors for like everything across the history of the league and adjusted. It's the greatest defense of all time.
Crazy. Dude, that team is just so good. Like they're obviously the best team in the league. Jeez.
The only thing that can save us from a Thunder dynasty is the second apron.
It's gonna hit.
The only thing, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than or Jalen Williams, Chet.
The league is too wide open for them to become a dynasty. And they were already in this situation with Harden, Russ, and KD. So obviously they're not going to be dumbasses and trade away someone this time.
Second apron Reaper.
Yeah, but the second apron's not going to come in for a couple years still for them because Chet and Jalen Williams are still on their rookie contract.
As soon as they're not, boom.
And even then, Hardenstein will come off the books. They've done a good job setting this up. They're gonna be fine. The fact is, eventually it's gonna catch up to you. I don't think you can 3P anymore. Like, even the Warriors couldn't do it. Injuries just started piling up for them. Once you play like 100 games per season, more than 100 games per season, with deep playoff run after deep playoff run.
Yeah. Too much wear and tear on the body.
What about the Timberwolves? What do the Timberwolves do next?
Run it back.
Well,
They have to get Naz Reid back somehow.
the problem is, I don't think they can keep. They can't keep all 3: Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Julius Randle, and
Naz Reid.
Naz Reid.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is to keep Julius Randle.
Nikhil is gone, unfortunately.
And he wasn't
I like
even
Nick.
that anyway.
I like Nikhil, but he's gone.
I mean, yeah, you obviously keep Randle and what's his name? Naz Reid. You just need a I don't know if Mike Conley can do it for more. Like,
You got like they're relying on TSJ to have a huge leap and Rob Dillingham to be playable next year. So it's possible.
I don't know. I can trust on that.
Dillingham is who they really need. Because Conley's getting too old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They have the 7th. Have Ty Jerome.
they have the 17th pick and the 31st pick in the draft.
But Mike Conley's pushing. He's 37. That is crazy, bro.
He's second oldest player in the league, ain't it?
Let me see. Steph Curry's 37 too. What the hell? I think it's him, then LeBron, then Curry.
Why is Evan Turner listed on their salary cap page? What the fudge? Where did that come from?
LeBron, PJ Tucker, Chris Paul, Taj Gibson, Kyle Lowry, Garrett Temple, Al Horford, Jeff Green, James Johnson, Joe Ingles, Mike Conley, then Curry.
Garrett Temple, man, get the hell out of here.
I didn't know Kyle Lowry's 38. Wow.
Boy's old as dirt.
How Tucker's still in the league? Bro, it's just
We got
there for.
Remember he got traded to the Heat and hated touched the court.
Yeah. He got traded to the Knicks and did not touch the court at all.
Or that's what I'm thinking. He got traded to the Knicks and he didn't touch the court.
People were calling him all.
Well, actually, both. He got traded to the Knicks and didn't touch the court, and he got traded to the Heat and didn't touch the court. Yeah, haram.
Yes, haram.
People clogging him on.
Yeah, I know.
His shoes stayed fly though.
They should just run it back, but they're
One
not.
more year.
One
Got one more year.
let Shannon take the Nikhil Alexander Walker minutes, Jalen Clark, and then hope Dillingham isn't garbage.
Give Shannon the keys to the car. Front end the Edwards to Nikhil.
Maybe draft another point guard. I don't know. Nolan Traore,
Nolan who?
the French guy.
This guy, indeed.
You don't know Nolan Traore? Lock in.
Never heard of that man.
Let's boo at them.
As what? Is this like? Oh, he's not even in the league.
He's a draft prospect, he said, man.
Oh, my bad. I don't know. Random French basketball players. Like I keep up with them.
Not that random.
He is random. Bulls guy draft him? I don't care.
You have too many guards. So who you got in the bronze medal match between Timberwolves and then
In Cancun?
this is very important.
Can't tell you.
You know, I mean the Knicks won the trade, right? They won two more regular season games, one more playoff game.
Yeah. I don't think that's how it works, bro.
Yeah.
That is not how it works. I'm just happy they both made it to the conference finals, so I don't have to hear discourse about who won the trade.
What the hell?
Because it'll probably take another year or two before we really see.
It's so for like even Steven.
But that 17th pick is from the trade, right?
Yeah.
Interessante. Muy interessante.
Yeah, and then I think
Think what?
the other teams that lost in the second round, honestly, I feel like the Warriors would have been the Timberwolves easily. Really, not easily, but like I definitely they would have won.
Maybe.
You know what we have?
I'm just sad because it would have been much more fun.
Can we talk about this? On how the Nuggets took the Thunder to 7?
Jokic. You mean Jokic took the Thunder to 7 and Murray? Nobody else. I guess Christian knows. All right, my bad. Everybody,
Which is so good.
the 4 starters, definitely not Michael Porter Jr. That guy was garbage. And Westbrook was a little. Westbrook or Michael Porter Jr. is so bad.
Oh, he only does one thing, and he's all right at it.
His shoulder hurt.
Oh no,
Don't play then.
he's bad. Stop giving him excuses.
He's a weirdo too.
He's a weirdo. That. Yeah.
They don't know.
Well, yeah, clips of him and Lana Rose. The one where he's talking about like the child coming back saying they're a cat, and the one where she talks and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's definitely tough."
He's so stupid. Oh my god, he wasn't good at basketball. Oh my god, he'd be the brokest human being ever, dude.
And
He
he
would
works
have
at
no clue
Walmart.
what to do in life.
Bro would definitely be working at Walmart.
Same here.
The University of Missouri
Like,
Education.
we're like some of these guys, like some of these players, like, dude, if it wasn't for basketball, I don't know where would they be.
Right? Like idiots, bro.
I know.
There's no way this is a real quote.
What?
I think this is Miles Turner. I think the years of super teams and stacking is not as effective as it once was. The new trend is just kind of what we're doing. OKC does the same thing. Use the power of friendship, as they call it. What the fuck?
Why would there not be a real quote? He probably wasn't being serious.
Power of
But
friendship.
yeah, power of friendship, bro.
Can't beat the
That's the new.
friendship.
That's the new meta.
This guy is. Oh my god. This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot.
When is the NBA draft? Oh, in 24 days. June 25th. What day of the week is that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Dude, I don't understand why they do a 2-day draft. Like, who cares about the second round?
No, I love it.
Oh my god. Why?
Because it makes those players feel relevant.
Oh. Like, I'm looking, besides like Tyree Proctor, like, I don't know who I would know that will drop to the second. Like, last year it makes sense because of Bronny.
Yeah, I'm sure they only did it for Bronny.
100%.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with you, bro? Leave Bronny alone. Why am I seeing reports on Instagram talking about something like the Lakers are hell bent on making Bronny a part of the rotation? I'm like, I don't know if like this is not like he has to get good enough to be in the rotation. It's not like he's a guy that they're about to sign or anything like, bro. He's on the team. He just needs to be good enough to be in the rotation. You can't just like put him in the rotation for fun.
Oh, and the second round pick that they drafted for shits and giggles. Ugh, man. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know. Did we cover our bases? We got Idrees, right? We got the Adam not knowing who somebody is. We got the me zoning out.
Yeah.
Is there any bases that we didn't cover?
Heat winning it all, right?
Like, he winning at all.
This your team is bad.
Okay,
No.
wait, actually, one more thing. I'll say the Pacers can win if Halliburton looks for his shot the whole time. Siakam, when Chet's not in the game, goes off. And if their deep bench outplays the Thunder's deep bench, as in like the 9th, 10th, 11th guys, 'cause they could actually go that deep. I'm not sure the Thunder can. Oh, and Benedict Mathurin has to go crazy.
Benedict.
He's the one that can break the Thunder down. If he plays well and not like he did at the beginning of the Knicks series, because he was garbage for the first couple of games against the Knicks.
Benedict.
Hope it was terrible.
Benedict.
All right, that wraps us up.
Thank you all for tuning in. Adam is a bot. Idrees is
So